Welcome to From the Stands, your one-stop shop podcast for insider access and in-depth interviews with your favorite Billiken coaches and players. Be sure to follow the show on Twitter at Billiken Podcast for the latest news on future episodes. Now, here is your host, Billiken Athletic Director, Chris May.
Welcome back, Billiken fans, to From the Stands, where we talk Billiken sports all the time. We have with us today, from Chicago, Illinois, from Marion Catholic High School, Quentin Jones. Quentin, how you doing today?
I'm great.
Doing good?
Yes, sir.
Well,
one more day.
Welcome to SLU. It's been a month, right?
Yeah.
It seems like just yesterday, your mom and dad, you and myself were sitting in my office talking about SLU. You were trying to figure out the game plan. How's it gone so far?
Been great. Feel like I made the right decision, so I'm excited where this is going. First month been great,
So what's happened in the first month? Tell the Billiken Nation what the transition's been like, and what's your feel for Billiken basketball at this point?
It's been an adjustment for sure, especially with a lot of the new players who are also trying to learn the offense too. We've been adjusting, learning each other's games as well as the offense. So it's been fun trying to navigate through that, working on some of the basics as well as just kind of gelling with some of the guys too. So it's been fun. I feel like we got a lot more to learn, but we headed in the right direction, I think.
What's been the biggest learn about the way Coach Schertz likes to play from your perspective?
It's a lot more slowed down, a lot more pace to it. There's a lot of different options that we can choose from, a lot of different actions that we can do just to give the offense different looks. I think that this offense, I haven't really seen too many college offenses like this. So the fact that we've been able to even just in the month that we've been here, the fact that we've been able to pick up on some of this stuff, it just shows how well he's been able to explain it to us and kind of just show us what he's looking for. This is his second year here at SLU, so I think he's doing a good job with the way he's been introducing his offense to it.
It's been interesting to watch each week. Here we are finishing week 4, right? Each week you've seen it starting to come together a little more.
Looks better and better every week, so
which has
been exciting.
And when Team Gray gets a W yesterday against the Big Dogs.
That's the goal every day. That's been another fun thing is we've been real competitive.
Right.
Every day has been kind of like we kind of turned it into a joke. Like whoever wins gets to talk trash for that day. So that's been fun. Nobody wants to lose.
I've noticed there's a little bit of trash talking, especially towards the end of those games.
For sure.
A little bit of competitiveness.
There's even more in the locker room.
I bet. I've heard that too. I haven't been in there for that, but I hear that happens a little bit.
Yeah, it's been fun.
That's good. Quentin's game. What should I've noticed, Coach likes to shoot threes or get to the hole, right? Seems like Big Q can turn the corner and go downhill pretty fast.
Yeah, I think I don't really have a preference on what I can do. I think I like to insert myself in different parts of the game. I feel like I can do everything, so I like to have my hands and input on everything. So just that energy that I play with, I feel like is going to carry me throughout the game to be able to make these plays and get things done.
What about the defensive end? Coach talks about defensive end starts everything going the offense, right? You're a long guard, you make a lot of plays. Have you always had a knack for defending some, or have you had to work on that? How's that developed for you?
I have had to work on it. As I got a little taller and grew into my body, defense became a priority. Also just growing up and understanding the importance of defense, that's been something that I've learned to take priority in. But as I've gotten older, though, I've been able to pick it up a little more and use that as an advantage, use my size as an advantage. So there's a lot of versatility that this team brings, especially with the 1 through 5 and being able to switch. With the personnel that we have, I think it makes us a little dangerous. So I'm going to do my part for sure to speed up whoever we pressing up on.
So you mentioned as you grow into your body, how have you done in the last month about taking care of your body? With Coach Jake, with Olivia, we had our cooking class yesterday. How has that gone to really learn how you take care of your body better and build it and be ready to go?
It's been good. I haven't had any issues. I had a shoulder injury a couple of years ago, so I've been doing physical therapy just to stay on top of that, make sure everything's working well. But this past month, I've enjoyed the cooking and the information that Olivia has shared with us.
What's been the biggest learn?
Maybe yesterday. Yesterday was different. I hadn't ever made a pasta like that.
Okay.
So learning a new way to cook was cool yesterday.
So you're learning every day a little bit.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Okay. The Humble Beast. Your nickname, you gave it to yourself. How did the Humble Beast come about as it relates to Big Q?
So there's a rapper in Chicago that kind of started that, Humble Beast. It's just kind of like a name that he made. But I kind of look at myself like that, and while I'm on the court, I feel like that's kind of my mindset is, I don't do too much showboating or all the extra. I feel like I have a very humble approach to the game, but it's relentless though. It's a beast mentality. So I try to keep that kind of keeps my drive going throughout the game. When I get tired, it's just kind of remembering be who you are, and it gives me a little extra energy. Right?
Gives you a little extra power.
Yeah, it can give me a little edge right there. But
so what's your goal for the rest of the summer? You're going to go home to Chicago for a week?
Mm-hmm. We'll go home for a week.
Then come back for 4 weeks of get after it again.
More, yeah. Let's get to it. But
what do you hope to get done? What progress do you hope to make?
I probably want to get close to 190 as far as my weight, just getting my weight up. Obviously, we're going to be in the weight room, so strength shouldn't be an issue. We're going to get that up too. But at the end of June or July, when we go into August, I think just getting more used to the offense. Okay. That I feel like just seeing the game. I want to see the game differently come August 1st than I did when I got here. So it's. I think we do a lot in practice that'll help us grow, and I know we have a lot more to put in, but that's probably one of my bigger goals is just to make a lot of progress in the offense.
So for the people who haven't seen you play yet, the Billiken fans out there, what should they expect when they see Big Q?
Energy. They'll see it every night. Every night I'm going to bring it. Regardless of how the results, I'm going to give 110 every time I play.
What about your first step? You have an unbelievable first step to the basket.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out?
I'm going to let they'll see.
Good for you, good for you. That goes back with that humility, which is a little bit like the gratitude we talked about with your parents, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when you have that every day, there's nothing you can't do.
You don't have to say anything.
That's what's impressive about the kid from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk about the Lou. What have you learned about St. Louis? What have you got any go-to places yet? Have you found restaurant you like?
On my visit, Tate took us somewhere called Where You From. So I've been there twice.
Okay.
When my dad came down to help me move in,
right.
And then my mom came a week later just to visit because she couldn't make the first trip. So I took them both there. And then, Kellen showed me a few places too. So I've been to Pops.
Yeah.
I had to try Lefties though. We haven't been there yet. I haven't tried the fried rice.
Kellen knows it's his
it's
city.
Good. I got a tour
know.
guide. I got Tate who can help me out too if I need to find some different places. But I definitely got to get out and find a few more.
Good. Last question. So, how do you feel about the development so far?
It's been good. I think, like I said, it's early, and we're still adjusting to the offense as well as each other, new environment. But I think we got a lot done this month. Good. I think we've been consistent. It's a lot of day in, day out. I feel like we come in with the right energy, the right mentality, the right focus. We get a lot done. I think they do a good job with splitting it up and making sure that everybody gets the attention that they need, especially with the watching film, That's another big thing too, I think, is with the progress that we've been making, the film helps us a lot, being able to see what the mistakes that we make or what we should be doing instead of, some of the tendencies that we might have. But I think we're moving in the right direction.
Visual learning.
Yeah.
And then you've learned to get accompanied to your new surroundings.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share to finish up with our Billiken fans? Any message you want to send to them?
Can't wait to open it up and chafe it. So I hope to see y'all there.
That's Quentin Jones. We couldn't be more thrilled to have him here. He brings energy every day. He's that humble beast that we are super proud to have here as a Billiken, and we can't wait to see you get after it come fall. But we got a little work to do between now and then.
We got to get it done for sure.
All right. Well, Billiken fans, we appreciate your time today. Until we do it again, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Give them a go Bills.
Go Bills.
That's what I'm talking about. Quentin Jones.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for listening to From the Stands with Billiken Athletic Director Chris May. Subscribe to our podcast in the iTunes Store and have the latest episodes sent straight to your phone. Go Billikens!